You're watching Coin Legacy, where history lives through the coins that shaped civilizations. Long before modern nations and borders, before the languages we know today took shape, silver carried stories across the ancient world. It spoke of power, gods, and kings. Among those silent storytellers lies a coin, born not in the great cities of Athens or Rome, but in a port along the Thracian shore, Odessos. This is the story of the Thrace Odessos Silver Tetradrachm. A coin that carried the face of a legend long after the man himself had vanished into history. When Alexander the Great died in 323 BC, the world he left behind shattered into rival kingdoms. His generals, once united in conquest, now carved empires from his legacy. Yet his image, his name, his aura, became immortal through silver. Across lands from Greece to Egypt and beyond the Indus, cities continued to mint coins bearing his face and name. For over 2 centuries, the likeness of Alexander, as Heracles, the lion-hearted, remained a symbol of strength and divine favor. Odessos was founded by Greek settlers from Miletus around the 6th century BC. Nestled along the Black Sea's western shore, it became a crossroads between Greek merchants and Thracian tribes. By the 2nd century BC, Odessos was thriving, its people prosperous, its craftsmen skilled, its loyalties torn between independence and the growing power of Rome. And in this melting pot of cultures and ambitions, Odessos struck its own coins. Silver tetradrachms, in the name of Alexander. The obverse, the front, bears the head of Heracles, or Hercules as the Romans knew him. But look closer. This is no mythical hero from Olympus. The face carries the proud, noble profile of Alexander himself. For centuries, rulers had claimed descent from gods. But Alexander went further, he lived as one. His coinage blended myth and man, forging a symbol both divine and human. In Odessos, that image endured. Long after his empire fell, the people still struck his face into silver. Not out of obedience, but out of reverence. The reverse tells another story. Zeus, father of gods, sits on a throne, his right hand extended, releasing an eagle. Below his arm, the name Alpha Lambda Epsilon Xi Alpha Nu Delta Rho Omicron Upsilon, of Alexander. It was a declaration, a continuation of his legacy. Every coin carried that message across markets, ports, and kingdoms, proof that even in death, Alexander ruled the world of commerce and symbolism. In Odessos, local engravers added small monograms and marks, tiny signatures that told which official or magistrate had authorized the issue. Each variation, each symbol, makes every coin a unique whisper from history. To hold a coin like this is to touch an ancient craft. Each tetradrachm began as a blank of purified silver, heated, hammered, and struck between engraved dies. The force of that strike captured more than an image. It captured time itself. 2,000 years later, we still see the fine curls of Heracles' hair, the strength in Zeus's arm, the quiet precision of the die engraver's hand. No 2 coins are perfectly identical, every strike carries the fingerprint of its maker. The 2nd century BC was a turning point. The power of Macedon was fading. Rome was rising. Odessos, standing between worlds, became both witness and participant in this transformation. Its coins traveled far, traded in markets from Thrace to Asia Minor, used by merchants, soldiers, and sailors. To the people of Odessos, striking the image of Alexander was a statement. That though empires changed, the memory of greatness endured. These tetradrachms often include subtle marks, letters, anchors, helmets, or even animals, each one a clue to its origin. Collectors and historians spend years decoding them, tracing mint officials, death links, and trade routes. It's detective work across millennia. And the beauty of it lies not just in what we find, but in what remains unsolved, the enduring mystery of ancient money. Many of these coins were buried for centuries, hidden in hoards, lost in shipwrecks, or passed quietly from hand to hand. When one surfaces today, it carries not only silver, but silence, the silence of time, of forgotten trade, of vanished empires. From the soil of Thrace to the glass cases of modern museums, each piece tells the same unbroken story. That greatness may fade, but memory, when struck in silver, endures. The Thrace Odessos Tetradrachm is more than currency. It is a memorial in metal. Centuries after his death, Alexander's face still inspired kings, artists, and dreamers. The people of Odessos didn't just remember him, they believed in what he stood for: courage, ambition, unity. Through this coin, they proclaimed that ideals can outlast empires. Silver may tarnish, but legend does not. History often fades into dust and shadow. But every once in a while, a small piece of the past survives, shaped by human hands, passed across centuries, and rediscovered by those who still listen. The Thrace Odessos Silver Tetradrachm reminds us that even a single coin can carry the voice of an empire, and the legacy of a man who refused to be forgotten. You've been watching Coin Legacy. If you enjoyed this journey through history, subscribe for more stories from the coins that changed the world.